my copy in, don't I?
It's just a new.
Oh, that's the bombing run signal. I have to go.
Irritus Beavers. Bombing run.
That's the bombing run signal. I have to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, get out your hands.
That's the bombing run signal. I have to
It's
go.
time for bombing
All right,
run.
guys, it's time for bombing run. Yeah, all right, let's make sure a spotlight for everyone. And now, I have a co-producer, Sergeant at Arms. Let's all give a warm welcome to Sergeant at Arms. Yay! They've been in the comedy joke force for a while, and they said, sure, why not? Let's help General A.A. Ron with the show. So thank you so much, Sergeant at Arms. And we have a great judge tonight, Miss Meanor. Yes, misdemeanor was caught doing some petty crimes, and I said, well, I might be able to work something out and get you in the witness protection program. All my judges are part of the witness protection program. No one ever gets to know who they are. If I say someone's name, I have to go in the witness protection program. So, I don't want to go there. Oh, look, I went blurry. Thank you, computer. Awesome stuff. So the basic rules are this. Each comic gets 5 minutes. And we're looking for the best setup, punch, and presentation. We've been doing Zoom since, what was it, a millennia time, I think. So we're just looking for the best out of these three. Winner of the show tonight will be on my Saturday show of This Just in the News Comedy Club. And the other guys get to, and women get to be on my, or they get to redo the show if they want. They get to be a contestant. But everybody gets swag. And before I started the show, I was explaining that I am slower than U.S. Postal Service. So I don't know what I've done wrong, but they just don't like me anymore. They said, yes, metal pins could hurt us. And I'm like, they're protected. So I've had some things sent back to me. So return to sender. Okay. Anyway, so now I get to pick my first comedian for the night. Let's see. And it's always random because I don't let anybody know who's going first or second or third. Oh, I see someone waving their hand. Let's see. I think I'm going to go with Luke Willoughby. Woo, 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 woo.
Do some
Whoa.
comedy, guys.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, part two.
Yay.
Do some comedy. Awesome. So hey guys, I was tested for diabetes when I was 8 years old. It's a true story. I remember it was sad because the doctor came back and told my parents, he's like, the results are negative. My mom was like, are you sure? The doctor was like, yeah, I'm sure. I see what you mean though. Okay, it's not diabetes. It's something genetic. All right. My diagnosis is that I'll see you guys again soon. Okay, that's what I think. I went to the doctor last week, and he said I'm legally obese now. And I was like, they could just be obese, dude. I'm not gonna get a lawyer to challenge this, okay? I accept it, even though that'd be a pretty funny court case, though. You know what I mean? I'm like, Your Honor, he misdiagnosed me. I got some other legal opinions, and they said I was legally husky at most, okay? So I would like to supersize this to the Supreme Court ASAP, okay? Awesome. Just as a heavier person, I wear hoodies all the time just because there's so much mystery behind them. It's like if I ever robbed a bank, I'd wear a hoodie because the police report would be like, our suspect is somewhere between 180 and 280 pounds. What? What is going on? We have no idea who this guy is. He could be at Target buying more hoodies or at the gym bettering himself. We have no idea. We're gonna bet on the first one because he robbed a Golden Corral. So stick with that one. I don't know. I'm trying to be better, guys. I started a dining group that met and worked out together. But everyone brought snacks, so it just became a body positivity group, I guess. I don't know. I just felt like how God did it when he made dinosaurs and realized they couldn't build churches. Everything here is useless. I created this for nothing. I did what God did, and I just killed them all off. That's how the story goes, guys. Yeah, I don't know. I've got stretch marks. I've got a couple of stretch marks. I just don't mind. So I like to think of them as a gang tattoo just for all fat people. Okay? I saw a group of guys who had stretch marks, so I was like, yeah, McDonald's is our territory. You better be repping purple here, because if not, you should leave. Literally, get out of there. It's unhealthy. Just for me, like except like my stretch marks work like Harry Potter's scar when he's around Voldemort, kind of like I'm ordering fast food and I'm like, ow, it burns. Like never mind, I have heartburn. That's what that is. Jeez. Let's see. I don't know. I've gained so much weight recently that my favorite part of porn now is just seeing the pizza being delivered. That's what I like. You know, like the porn is just foreplay for when they open up the pizza. I'm just waiting for that behind the scenes. I don't know. Except there's like pineapples on the pizza. I'm like, you should put that in the thumbnail. That's too kinky for me. I don't know what's going on there. Maybe when I get older, I'll go full taboo and like look for vegetarian pizza in porn, but I'm not old enough for that yet, I think. I don't know. Like I know porn is unrealistic because like one time I tried to hit on my teacher and she just called my mom, guys. Like that's how that ended up. I was like, yeah, I've seen this one before, so I see where you're going. It's porn's just it's just interesting to me because like I work in video, right? So I think it'd be cool to work in the post production for porn, you know, except just not for the porn that I like, you know. Because for the porn that I like, the behind the scenes is just two people arguing about the mortgage payment. That's what's happening. I can't edit that out. You gotta get someone else to fix this. I don't know. Like my internet's really slow, which sucks because like porn buffers for me. So instead, I tried to read erotica, but I am a very bad reader, so I read aloud to help that, and it doesn't work, guys, because like the thing that's worse than being caught watching porn by your parents is like being caught trying to read porn by your parents. Like that is even worse. Like I can't have them walking in and their first reaction is like his ACT score makes sense. Jesus Christ. What is going on here? That's 4 minutes, 40 seconds. I'll give the rest of the time back in the room. Thanks. You got a fun show here, Aaron. I like it. Thanks.
All right, let's give a big round of applause for Luke Willoughby, guys. Woo! And where can we find you on social media, Luke?
Instagram at Luke W Comedy, YouTube Luke Willoughby. That's about it.
All right, thank you so much. And you know what? COVID has not helped me with weight gain either. And you can usually tell when I'm gaining weight. It's all in my face. All of a sudden, my jowls are getting bigger. I actually lost like 40 pounds a year before. Who knew I was going to add 60 back? Oh, so I feel for you, Luke. I do. All right, I'm waiting for my judge to tell me, Mr. Meanor, are you ready for the next comedian? If I let them talk, the FBI will catch up with them. That's all I can. All right, Mr. Meanor says they're ready. So coming up to the stage next is Kathy O'Brien. Woo, 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 woo.
Thank you so much. I'm an author and I'm contemplating writing a parenting book. And I've thought of the following chapters for this book. How to get your child to shut the fuck up that does not involve duct tape. Is your toddler a brawler? A handcuff-free method to stop the insanity. Go ahead and let your child eat a fried Oreo, then watch as the total clusterfuck unfolds. An alternative to the video game Grand Theft Auto, misdemeanor bicycle snatching. That's ridiculous. How to raise humans that do not have Charles Manson-like tendencies. It's okay that you cannot help your child with geometry homework, but if you cannot help them with multiplication, it might be time to go out and buy the book Math for Dummies. When talking to your child about bullies, it's best not to say, "It's time to kick little Johnny's ass." calmer and happier parenting on micro mushrooms.
Mm,
When your child's diet consists solely of ramen noodles, an IV of liquid broccoli while they're sleeping might be the answer. I told my son to go outside and play, and next thing you know, the bamboo forest was on fire. Come to think of it, maybe I shouldn't be writing a parenting book. While searching for book reviewers for my current book, there's a list of reviewers and the genre they're interested in reviewing. There are a large number of people that are into paranormal erotica. I had no idea that's such a thing. I look it up. The description includes demonic love triangles. I'm like, what the fuck? That is just weird. I'm sorry. Some of the popular books have the following descriptions. A scorching tale of a demon outcast poisoned with vampire blood and the vulnerable young witch he vows to protect. He's a dangerous demon she cannot resist. That was a New York Times bestseller. Wow. It was a... Tammy has always tried to be prepared for any calamity life might send her way, but she never imagined a sexy lion man beast in her future. I think Tammy might need to seek counseling for her lion beast choice of men. Anyway, I think the genre should be called abnormal erotica. So the complete clusterfuck in DC last week makes me feel better about incidents that have occurred when I visited DC. One time, my sister's family and my family went museum hopping on the mall, and there's a guy on the mall that's selling Robert Mapplethorpe photos. So my 10-year-old nephew is flipping through the photos, and he pulls one out and he says, "Why is this naked man posed behind another naked man?" And I don't know what to say. And I offered to buy my nephew a corn dog, which in retrospect is kind of weird. One time my husband and I went to a concert, and then afterwards we went to the Lincoln Memorial. We parked in the federal parking lot and walked around. Unbeknownst to me, I left a bag of weed on the seat of the car, which was really, really stupid. So we returned to the car. There's all these Capitol Police officers there. They haul me in and hold me for like a couple hours. And it was not a shining moment in my marital relationship. But as far as I'm concerned, if I can get busted for weed in DC, I think Trump should be held accountable for what happened last week. And also, the dudes on the scaffolding got a laugh out of me because I'm like, oh my God, those guys are on a mission. Holy moly. Like, if it was me, I would walk onto the scaffolding and be like, what happens next? I don't know what to do next. I would be on the ground level, like, how do I maneuver this scaffolding? But and then also the dude with the horns and the fur hat and the painted face. I'm thinking, if that guy needs to get a date, that is not the look for getting a date. That's all I'm saying. Not the look for getting a date.
All right, let's give it up.
That's it.
Kathy O'Brien, everybody.
Yeah.
And where can we find you on social media, Kathy?
Well, I don't have any kind of like, I'm just playing around. I have an author website.
Ooh.
But yeah, I have an author website. I don't have like any kind of comedian website.
Totally understandable. That's all right. Thank you, Kathy, so much.
Facebook.
And you know what? When you get a comedian thing going on, or Instagram, or Twitter, or whatever else is going on now, I don't know what social media is left out there now.
IG, Facebook, Twitter.
Oh yeah,
TikTok.
those three. Yeah, all those three. Yeah, sure. For right now, until everybody else gets, I don't know. Let's stay away from those other ones. They're kind of scary, I think. Those were kind of scary times, I believe.
Very scary.
Yes, very scary. I agree. I was scared, because I'm part of the joke force. I was worried, my job's going to be cut off from the Biden administration, but he said, not a problem. I will give you more jokes. I hope so, because we need some funny in our life, and thank you so much for being part of this. Mr. Meanor, are you ready for our next comedian? Wow, Mr. Meanor's on the run. So everybody, please welcome to the stage our last comic to compete, Chipp Jones, everybody. Woo, woo, woo.
Yeah.
Hey! Oh, how's everybody doing? Surviving COVID and quarantine? Yeah. I've been spending time in quarantine working on me, trying to be the better person. Because like most comedians, I have issues. That I have terrible road rage. The other day, a bird pooped on my windshield, and I followed him back to his nest and peed in it. Not a good look. Not a good look. Luckily, the lady who was watching me out of her second-story window called a couple of cops to help me down out of that tree. Because, when you're age, you can scamper up a tree just like a squirrel, but coming down's a little more difficult. Coming down, you're a sex offender, or at least that's what the judge called me. So now that I've informed you, we can move. My wife is the opposite of an anti-masker. I mean, she is a fanatic about masks. And, during the Capitol riot, she was upstairs watching CNN in our bedroom. And she just got incensed. She comes downstairs and sees me in the living room watching the TV. And she's like, none of those people are wearing masks. She goes, I'm watching the TV and none of those rioters are wearing masks. She's like, I don't get it. I don't get it. And then she points to the TV that I'm watching. She's like, none of those people are wearing masks either. What's the deal? And they said, well, I'm watching Gone with the Wind, I think is the deal. I do have a couple really fanatical right-wing friends who actually were down at the Trump rally, and I'm talking to them saying, I think this thing is, a little bit racist. And they're like, no, it's not. I was down there and I saw a lot of Black people at that rally. And I kind of get where they're going, because I assume if I went down to that rally and I saw 2 Black people, I'd be like, damn, there are a lot of Black people at this rally. But, I guess it's all in your perspective. Like Luke, I suffer from big bones. It's compounded by the fact that I'm fat. I tried running, but I found run if there was a Popeyes at the end of it. So I'm no longer a runner. I don't know. Did you ever go to a McDonald's and order so much food that you bought a second soda simply because you didn't want the people behind the counter to know you were going to eat all that yourself? Yeah, guess what I'm looking for is I'm looking for a gym for fat guys. I'm looking for a gym that's got like a 14-foot rope climb to a bucket of chicken. You know what I mean? Or, maybe all the treadmills have a full Thanksgiving dinner at the end of them that I just can't quite reach. At the end, they take you outside and actually make you chase down the ice cream truck. I need incentive, I think is what I'm trying to say, is I need incentive. So, I have to say I have been enjoying doing these Zoom shows, because I've gotten to do comedy all over the world. I've been doing comedy shows in Tokyo, in Kuala Lumpur. I've even done a show in Russia. And it's cool because everybody speaks English. And that's amazing. It makes me think that maybe colonialism gets a bad rap. I mean, yeah, sure, they killed a lot of people. They enslaved even more. They stole a lot of land. But, without it, people all over the world wouldn't understand my dick jokes. So I guess I guess what I'm saying is I'm a slave ship half full kind of guy. I guess is what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you probably can't tell by the way I'm seated, but I do have long dreadlocks, and it's funny when people see these, they automatically assume that I smoke and sell weed, and I do smoke weed. Nobody with glaucoma in the room, I guess. Okay, no worries, no worries. So, but I have been feeling kind of bummed about the social situation in America, because I thought after Obama, we were supposed to be post-racial and color was not supposed to matter. But I was in downtown DC recently, and this little 6-year-old girl was walking in front of me, and she looked back and saw me, and she immediately took her Barbie purse. She moved it to the other side of her body, and she clutched it really tight. And I gotta admit, it made me a little sad. I think mainly because it meant I had to knock her to the ground to snatch it. So, this doesn't work out for either one of us. And she only had $3, so I think that's my time. I'm Chip from DC. Thanks for listening, and I'm going to hand it back over to you, Colonel, General.
All right, thank you so much, Chip. And you have all your social media up on the side of you. Look at that, you're all prepared.
That's right. You can reach me at Facebook and Twitter at Chip CHIPPJ. You can reach me at Facebook and Twitter at Chip CHIPPJ, at Chip CHIPP Jones JONES, and my Venmo is Chip-Jones in case you want to send me money for ice cream. Help me with my diet. Yeah.
All right, Chip. Thank you so much. You know what? I want to have a gym like yours, except I would just gain more weight, not lose anything. It's been hard enough as it is. I've been walking the dogs every day. I mean, even in the cold, just to make sure that I can have more room for ice cream. That's why I'm walking the dogs.
There's always room for ice cream. Come on, there's always room for ice cream.
Yeah, but not for the whole thing. I usually try to make sure I just eat a little of it, not the whole thing, unless it's Saturday night after the show. All right, Mr. Meanor is on it. Apparently, they are on the run from the cops, and I have to protect her. So, oh my gosh, she's already picked the winner, the second and third place. All right. The winner of tonight's bombing run is Chipp Jones, everybody. Woo!
Yeah.
One, yay! And now we get to find who's second and third. Well, Chip, you'll be with me after the show. We'll get together. We'll figure out your schedule, and we'll get that figured out. And next, the second place winner is Luke Willoughby. Woo! Woo! Yeah. All right, Luke, you came in second. You didn't win, but you came in second. So that's cool. You got we'll get some
I got to
flags.
come.
Awesome. And you can come back again. I really encourage you to come back again because Mr. Meanor's on the run, so I'll have another judge next time. And Kathy, you came in third.
Nice.
You are a great, you're a great contestant. You're a great sport about this game. Thank you so much for playing. And you know what? You're doing an awesome job. We're all some of us are brand new to comedy. Others, like Chip, has been doing it for, I don't know how many years, Chip. How many years have you been doing comedy?
Let's see. Most was 13. It's been a while. It's been a
while. Let's see how that goes. All right. So you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for being part of the show. And that's it for the game tonight, guys. It was an awesome show. We had 3 great comics. I want to give you all guys a big round of applause for being part of the show tonight. And I want you guys to give a big round of applause to Mr. Meanor. What do you mean you have to leave? The cops don't know where you're at. All right, let's give a big round of Mr. Meanor. He's on a run already. And a big thank you to my new co-host, Sergeant at Arms. Thank you so much, Sergeant at Arms. You're awesome. All right. And that was Bombing Run tonight, guys. Stay tuned in next week, Friday, same bat time, same bat channel. This has been an oddly funny production. Good night, everybody.
This has been an oddly funny production.